Picture, if you will, a sailing ship departing the Netherlands in 1699, where a 52-year-old woman stands guard over heavy wooden chests filled with dried pigments and stacks of costly, blank parchment. In an era when women were barely permitted to travel unescorted, she ventured forth with her daughter to the insect-ridden jungles of Suriname, driven by a singular obsession, to witness with her own eyes how a lowly caterpillar transforms into a magnificent butterfly. While the scholars of her day bickered over the origins of insects, she prepared her brushes to unveil the truth.
Hername was Maria Sibylla Merian.
Tonight, by the warmth of the hearth, let us journey through the life of this pioneering naturalist who found the divine within the smallest details of nature. Let us unravel the mystery of this guardian of butterflies, a destiny as resilient as a silken cocoon, yet as ethereal as a butterfly's wing. Maria's childhood unfolded within the aromatic workshops of 17th-century Frankfurt, under the tutelage of her stepfather, a preeminent floral painter. He taught her the alchemy of mineral pigments and the delicate art of tracing the veins of a petal. While other girls her age practiced their embroidery, Maria retreated into the shadows of the garden, tenderly placing caterpillars into wooden boxes and keeping vigil through the night to observe the rhythmic spinning of a silkworm's first thread. This focus, tempered in the stillness of observation, forged a unique perspective, one that saw beyond mere beauty to the very process of life's transition. When she captured the mutualistic dance between insects and their host plants on paper, she was, in hushed brilliance, pioneering the very foundations of ecology. By the 1670s, as a married painter, Maria could have lived a life of opulence by producing decorative still lifes. Yet, an unquenchable fire burned within her. She possessed a profound disdain for the rigid, lifeless specimens in cabinets of curiosities. Amidst the daily toil of supporting her household, she single-handedly completed the wondrous transformation of caterpillars, a work that stunned the scientific world by illustrating the complete cycle of metamorphosis. Academic authorities initially scoffed at the findings of a mere housewife. Realizing that true recognition required undeniable proof, she made a daring choice. She liquidated her entire estate to fund a self-financed expedition to the primeval rainforests of Suriname, seeking life in its most vibrant, living state. The 2 years spent in Suriname were the closest Maria ever came to God's own laboratory. Amidst the constant threat of malaria and the relentless tropical deluges, she trekked through knee-deep bogs, spending her midnights recording the pulse of life upon parchment. Her depictions of pineapples entwined with butterflies and giant spiders devouring birds were more than art. They were dramatic epics of survival that fused aesthetic grace with biological behavior, radiating a breathtaking serenity. When she finally returned home, stricken with yellow fever, her wooden chests were laden with treasures destined to rewrite the natural history of mankind. Upon her return, Marian exhausted her remaining energy and fortune to self-publish her magnum opus. Faced with her meticulous evidence, the male scientific establishment was finally silenced. Tsar Peter the Great was so moved that he dispatched an envoy to purchase her entire collection of drawings, decreeing them national treasures. Yet, she had grown indifferent to such accolades, choosing instead to spend her twilight hours in a modest street-side apartment, mending fragile butterfly wings by the fading light of dusk. Her life seemed a long vigil, waiting for the world to awaken, waiting for truth to be recognized. She proved that if the realm of one's spirit is vast enough, even the smallest attic can contain the entirety of a rainforest. In 1717, Marian peacefully closed her eyes at the age of 70. Decades later, Carl Linnaeus, the father of modern taxonomy, would rely on her exquisite illustrations to formally name countless insect species. The butterflies in her paintings remain suspended in that eternal moment of flight, forever encased in her profound reverence for life. In this clamorous age, may you lay down your trivial anxieties. All things are in a state of evolution, and in this very moment, you are safe, you are whole, and you are deeply loved by the natural world.
Good night.